Good morning. So I'm just about ready to pull out of my RV spot for a while, and I'm getting ready to go. This is going to be a video that you can watch me just get ready. Since I'm leaving, I don't have my computer out where I can read the comments, but it might be useful. And just note too that I have done a detailed video on how all the little things that I go through. So if you don't see them here, there's a much more condensed educational version out there. But join me for getting ready to go. I'm trying to get out of here as fast as possible. So far, I'll show you around a little bit. I did my dishes last night. I had breakfast already. I need to clean up over here, and I need to put all this stuff away. I'm probably just going to put it on a chair. Bring the slides in, pick up stuff like that. So anyway, so you guys are welcome to join me, and I'm going to be actually getting ready. So, and I don't have my comments out. So welcome and good morning. All the little doggy toys. Gotta put doggy toys away.
Upstairs,
Pearl's in the way. I gotta bring her upstairs. Actually, I'll show you guys. I've already got, their beds are normally here. See, they're all up there on the bed. I've got my closets locked already, and then the other thing I always have to remember is my antennas up there. So I always take this opportunity to vacuum and clean whenever I go somewhere. Bathroom's all locked up, the door's locked on the shower, and that little thing has a rubber band on it. If you're just joining, welcome. I'm getting ready to head out, and I thought you guys might like to follow along. So, but I'm not going to be commenting or reading the comments because I'm actually trying to go. So enjoy. One of my little tips, or not necessarily a tip, but one of the things I do is some things I'll leave out on the counter if I can, but like my electric tea kettle, I'll put it in the microwave. Great storage spot. Alright, this might be okay. I'm trying to turn the camera so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I have this little thing on my faucet so that the handle doesn't turn on. And then right behind the camera, I have a basket of dog stuff. And I usually put that right there. Oh, you guys can't see it. There. Thank you guys for joining. I see some more people hopped on. I'm just getting ready to pull out, and I thought you guys might like to enjoy it. Good morning, Courtney. So I'm just getting ready, and it's not like the regular live videos where I've got the chat open where I can see. So I'm literally trying to, get out of here. But I thought you guys might be interested to join me for that. Let's see. So I think I'm ready. Oh no, let me do this. My little workstation of papers and stuff. I find that the best place to put my computer is on one of my chairs. So that's easy. And then I've usually got a bunch of papers out, working and things like that. And I'll just leave them with my computer because, good morning, Mystery. Just because it's easier, right? I mean, imagine like putting away your work desk and then taking it out. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway, I'm gonna finish cleaning this off. Got a couple more items. Alright, let me just wipe that down. Whenever I leave, it's like the best time to be uber clean. Good morning, Brenda from Ohio. Welcome, happy Sunday. Thank you, Texas Robert. great opportunity to clean, that's for sure. As there's magical love fibers everywhere that the doggies seem to emit. All right. You know what? I'm gonna clean that really quick. Welcome everybody. I see some more people on. I'm just getting ready to head out and thought you guys might want to watch. So whenever I get ready to close my slides, such an important time to be aware of, you know, anything that could be in the way, obstructions, like the cables that I pulled out of here, the extension cord and stuff. So when I do this, I like, oops, hold on, I'm trying to get the thing to stand up. Every slide I pull in, I'll come and I'll literally inspect like the frame of it, you know, because if you run into something, they don't put large enough cables in. So if you run into something where the motor gets jammed up, you know, it could like overheat or I don't know what, but not a good thing to test the limits of your motors in your slide outs. So I'm very, very careful, make sure nothing's on the ground. Then I come and I literally inspect all around here, even though you think, oh, you can do that just by looking, but there's so many things I find sometimes I've forgotten. And look at this too. I make sure the dog bowls are in their range of the slides not hitting them. So that's my little spot for the dog bowls. So I think I'm ready to bring in this slide. Now, what you guys didn't see is all the preparation that I did yesterday. You know, cleaning the roof of the slides, cleaning the tracks and greasing them and all that. So I'm really ready to go this morning just doing the interior stuff. All right, I think, sorry if I'm bouncing you guys around a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna do a double check because I'm talking. Well, this is closed. I'm drinking this. That's okay. All right. Now, something that you never want to do on a Schwintek slide is push the button and then stop. Because it like resets or it uncalculate, it's not calculate. It unsomethings itself. So if you push the button down and you don't bring the slide fully in or fully out, it can actually get off track. So then you got to deal with that. And they even say keep holding the button down for a little bit longer after the slide is fully stopped. So I definitely try to do that. And that resets it because, you know, it's got little patterns for resetting the two motors and stuff. So when it's stopped, hold the button down a little bit longer. Calibrate, thank you, Kim Steyer. Thank you, calibrate, that's it. All right, slippers. Oh, the other thing is opening shades, sunshades. Otherwise they'll be flapping around, they could break. Okay, so I think I'm good here. Double check, shades are open. I'll open this shade. All right, and I'm gonna put my purse over here and camera and hat, because once you get going, you know, it's just nice to have everything in the truck, you know, ready to go. Thank you, Jerry. So I think I'm ready to close this. Let me move these shoes a little bit. I'm gonna look here. Good. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Cobwebs. Holy cow. I wonder if I could reach that. Let me just wipe that real quick. Oh, never mind, it's closed. I'll do it later. Okay. This is good. Okay. Okay, closing this one. I think this is number 1. I greased this one last night too. This isn't a Schwintek. I think it's like a type of rack and pinion, or maybe it's a hydraulic. I don't know. I don't know what this one is. Once I close this one, I like to make sure I'm completely done over here. So I'll put my drinking glass away. All right, and then I always check to make sure all my lights are off, because I got a big light panel down here. So over here, I have my knife block is it's fastened down, and then this no, that's not fastened, but this is where I like charge all my batteries and stuff. And sorry, I'm so occupied with actually getting out of here that it's a little hard to do the, you know, explaining. Anyway, this is safe because it's kind of behind that and stuff. So, and I'll take this to the car. Let's see. So we got one more slide to go in up here. See, there's Chasey already, and I have to. Pearl's on the ground. Oh yeah, you can see her right there. Pearl, you want to come up here, sweetie? You guys are so good, sweet peepers. So pretty sweet. Love you, good. Oh, so good, sweet. Come down here. You can go up here. checking here. This one's harder because it's much easier to forget stuff here. You know, like a sock or something. You can't have anything down here. So I always double check. And for me, I've got my laundry door. That has a lock on it. I've locked it. And this is actually what broke my slide motor the first time. I had the slide in, so after traveling, this peeked out a little bit, and when I pushed my slide out, it got caught on it. So then my motor burned out. Anyway, you can watch that video of me replacing the motor on a Schwintek slide. Very useful if you have to do that. There isn't another one on the internet that I found. So that was a little discouraging, but I figured it out. And my closet also has some locks. Anyway, let me put this here. So I'm gonna double check. We're good. Double check here. All right, I'm gonna bring this one in. And then there's little scraps and stuff here. Actually, I'll put this one down. This is my charger for the vacuum I just used. All right. Do the thing here. All right, and I always close this door. I close all the doors. So this is the area where I always put my, can you even see what I'm pointing at? There's just a little area here. I put my dehumidifier and my heater there, but my heater's already put away for the year. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to turn my dehumidifier off. I'm gonna get this guy over here. And then, let's see. Am I gonna disturb you, Chase? I know. I used one of the dog beds to hold, you know, kind of cushion the dehumidifier and whatever else I might put here. Okay, so at this point, oh, and let me close this. This is all good. At this point, I'm done inside, except for the dogs. And I'm going to go outside and do the things that I can't do the night before. Well, I can, but well, I'll take you with me. It's going to include water, hookup, electric. Of course, electric is always my last. And jacks. And getting the thing hooked up. So I'm going to put a hat on. It is hot already. It is 85. You can see I got a little, I love this. And its sensor is on the front of the RV. So, all right, let's go outside. I'll put some sunglasses on. I always try to make this process as fast as possible because, one, I've got all my windows open, so it heats up quicker, right? It's a smaller space because the slides are in, and then I got all the windows open. Oh, I didn't open it up, and yeah, see up there, it just gets so hot. See that when it's only halfway open? So, okay, let's go outside. Let me take my keys. I don't know if I locked my bins. By the way, you should get yourself a righty. No, this isn't my righty row. This is my my 100K camping shirt. So you can buy those. I designed this specifically for you guys as a thank you for when my channel reached 100,000 subscribers. So definitely, you don't have to be one of the original 100K to pick one up. So anyway, I appreciate that. Let's go outside. Okay, a couple things. I've got the dog pool that has to go in. This I left out at night because it was drying. I use that to wash my tire covers, which are put away already, and my Schwintek tracks. So let me put that broom away really quick. All right, see, I got my truck all ready to go. I need to take this lock off, and let me get my gloves on. Gotta do my jacks and hook everything up. So I might not be explaining everything right now because there's, I don't know, people sleeping and stuff, maybe. But you guys can watch. Set this up over here. Okay. Okay, it's time to clean my jacks. I'm cleaning it with WD-40 and then spraying it with PTFE. That's Teflon. Putting that on after cleaning it. So I know you guys would be curious if I didn't tell you. I wonder if this is getting too hot in the sun. Put this like, is this in the shade? No, it's not in the shade. Oh, there. Okay. And now the other side. And I do the backs first, because the backs can be picked up before the front. Front gets picked up after I'm hooked up. And the reason why I do the backs first and then hook up is so that when I back up the truck, it can, rock the trailer a little bit, and I don't want that extra motion or jarring on my back jacks. There's no reason. These are my spider incubators. So if you don't want spiders running around wherever you put these, drop them in grass. All right. So I leave my chocks out until I'm fully hooked up and I've tested going forward and going back. Forgot my keys. I'll be right back. Oh, no, I got my keys. I just couldn't feel them. Okay. So at this point, I'm ready to hook up. I'm gonna raise the front. Let's see. It's hard to see in the sunshine. By the way, it's my, remember I showed you the temperature gauge inside the reader's out here. It's right here. It's nice to know the temperature where I'm at locally, you know. Okay, especially on the road, sometimes you don't know actually where you're at. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then I'll check the teeth, make sure the teeth are closed. Teeth are closed. And since my jacks are up, or they're extended, I always raise the rig up to clean the jacks so that I'm cleaning from the very top and not leaving a rim of dirt, you know. So I'm ready to do that. Actually, let me show you guys how it's dirty, how it looks. I just sprayed it, so you can still see the dirt. See that rim? That's why you want to raise it up a little bit higher. And then there's a bunch of dirt, you know, from wind and rain and stuff. So I spray it and then wipe it off. And then the PTFE, dry lube. This can's getting low. I've got another can. Might be time for the other can. All right, let me put you guys back up here. I'm gonna put the brakes on my truck, if they're not on already, and bring the jacks up a little bit. Hey Fred! Hey Glamperjan! Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'll put you guys right here so you can see. is for this moment where you want to have your extra brake on your truck and then chocks on the back of your trailer. It's happened where people, like the function on the clamp and where it hooks up doesn't, or fails, or doesn't work or whatever, and the trailer slides off, falls onto the bed of the truck, and that's why you want to have brakes so it can't go forward, and then chocks in the back. And don't bring your front jacks up all at once. Like, test it a little bit. Now, do you see how the jacks are only they're unequal? This one's like 5 inches and that one's like 2 inches off the ground. At this moment, I'm going to turn my truck on and pull forward like an inch, one to get off the chocks, and then back up just to make sure I'm fully hooked up. Good, so I can bring up the rest of the jacks fully and pick up the chocks. So at this point, I'm going to do a walk around and then unplug my electric. Then it will be the dogs, and then we should be ready to go. So this is the most important time to be focused. Make sure all of the slides are in. 1, 2, and then count your jacks. 1, 2, 3, those are all up. Still plugged in. Definitely want to notice, make sure you don't have other things plugged in right now. So we'll do a walk. Hope you guys took your Dramamine this morning. Oh, gotta do that pool too. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 jacks and the third slide in. Awning's in, the light is off, nothing on the roof. So we're good for the trailer, nothing in between the tires. That I have to bring the dogs out first before I can close that handle and the things. I gotta close my bins. And then we'll check the truck really quick. Truck. Let's do a quick check on this side with the sun. So we have 1, the big lever's closed, and 2, the pin's in it. 3, the emergency brake is in that. So if the trailer comes untied, it'll pull that thing and charge the brakes. And then the other thing to check here is I'm plugged in, so I've got lights. And then the third one is the big pins out. It's gonna be hard to get the camera in. I know I'm already tipping you guys, but well, here. The teeth are closed. Oh, did you hear that? Is that one of the dogs up there? Okay. So let me go in and turn off the air conditioners. I don't like unplugging while the air conditioners are running. Oh, that wasn't the dogs, that was the bin door. Okay. Okay, let's go unplug. The rag that I use to, sorry guys, I'm sweaty. I can't really see what you're seeing because it's kind of dark out here with the sunglasses and the glare, but I'm pretty sweaty. But the rag that I use to clean my electric, when I pull that in, by the way, do clean your electric cable because, you know, it just keeps it healthy, is the one that I use to wipe the jacks. And then it's got some WD-40 on there to kind of clean it and lubricate the insulation a little bit. Or moisturize, really. Okay. So I'm ready to lock up. I always lock my bins when I'm traveling, because if I'm parked at a stoplight, I mean, somebody can just, you know, come up and open my bin. Don't want that. So let's do double check. We can never be too safe. We've got nothing hooked up. We're free to move here. I gotta get the dogs. When it's hot like this, I'll turn the AC even cooler, because I know that they're going to be in there for a little bit of time without the AC on. Of course, it's like 71 inside right now, so they are fine. Let's see, can you see? Let's do this. By the way, I know there's been some interest. So I have the seats up, and so there's a little platform that comes with the truck. So the platform's down, so it's all flat, and then I've got some big beds back here that they can kind of sink into. So they got all their little space and stuff. A little cover just in case. Magical love fibers emitted everywhere. Let's turn this on. Okay. Now quickly finish this up, get my purse. Look, that fit in there perfectly. I gotta close the bedroom door, that's it. Get my purse in this. Sometimes I have a problem with this, and of course I'm having that problem right now when it's hot and the dogs are in there. I think I just get a hammer usually. Okay, and one more last double check. Double, triple, quadruple. 1, 2, 3 jacks up. One slide in. Awnings in, lights are off. All that's in, locked. You guys ready? All right, well, we'll see you on the other side. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you soon.